Yeah. I want to welcome y'all to another lovely episode. If it's okay, not the beat. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna preface y'all by saying I know I'm probably gonna yawn. I yawn every episode. It's 3:58 in the morning. Why am I listening to such lively music at 3:58 in the morning? Well, I'm recording this podcast for y'all. You feel me? Also, I wanted to talk about grief, but I'm gonna pivot away from grief for a second. I'll let grief be the next episode. This episode, I'm just gonna name it Impromptu. But it's impromptu because I need y'all to know sometimes you just never know what your view of yourself is and however the world views you. You know what I'm saying? So let me just give y'all a really good example. And this is it's going to come full circle because it's like right here. So I take y'all back about 4 years. 4 years ago. And about 4 years ago, I'm in a whole nother state, of course. My brain is in a whole different kind of place. I'm just giving y'all the backstory to set up like my emotions or whatever, because I should have started this podcast 4 years ago. I had all the tools, but I didn't have certain pieces that I think I could have had. But anyway, 4 years ago, because it has been that long, I'm not in the best mental state. I miss my children. I miss home. You know what I'm saying? Can't admit that I miss home, but I do miss home. I miss the conveniences of home. And I don't mean home is like wherever I was living at. I just mean the area. You know what I mean? Because, certain conveniences, wherever you from versus wherever you'll move to, there's going to be certain conveniences and certain inconveniences. It's just life. But as for me, I'm a guy with hair. I'm a guy with specific hair. Locks to be exact. Now, I was asking everybody in the world, where can I find this hairdresser that does this style? Where can I find this hairdresser that does this style? They kept pointing me in the direction of a man. No offense to men. They literally kept saying, oh man, it's this dude, man. It's this dude. He do hair real good. Da, 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 da. And I'm not trying to be sexist or nothing, but unless I'm in jail or it's like a dude I'm related to or a dude I grew up with, not let no dude do my hair, Slim. I'm just not doing it. I don't care how nice they is. Trust me, it's a lot of nice men hairstylists that can cornrow better than most women, do the locks better than most women, you know what I'm saying? Probably real nice with the hands. You know what I'm saying? I hate to sound sexist, but guess what? My body, my choice. I'm not letting no man do my hair. So I finally get the link to a female that can do my hair. She lived like maybe 45 minutes away from my house. But oh well, it ain't matter. Shoot, I roll up two, twist up one or two of them things, maybe even three if I'm not mistaken. Burn two on the way there. Get nice and righteous. You know what I'm talking about? Nice and righteous. I get there, and y'all, this woman is gorgeous. And I mean gorgeous. I mean, what you want in a woman, like, I don't know how everybody view their women, but I like a particular type of woman. She checked every single box. I mean, every single box, but I'm there on professional time, so I couldn't give it away. I wasn't trying to give it away, like, you know what I'm saying? So, get my hair done there, and I had a moment where I know I should have tried to shoot my shot, and I didn't. You know why I didn't shoot my shot, y'all? I just didn't believe in myself. I ain't believe in myself at all. So I really was scared to shoot my shot. Like, you know, hey, this is my moment of truth. This is my moment of honesty. It's okay not to be okay. When I ain't got a front, I ain't got a stunt. I'm not here for that. But real talk, I felt, I don't know, man, because see, we live in this era where even if you feel the vibe, you can get rejected, or you could feel the vibe, but they might not feel the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just there to like, and plus I'm only there on business, but she was fine. I mean, y'all don't understand, Slim. Y'all don't understand. She was gorgeous. Just picture like a solid 9, because I want to give her a 10, but just in y'all minds, just picture a solid 9, like 9.5. Everything right about the jump. Did my hair immaculately, and we had like a 3-second moment, and she asked me specifically, "Why are you looking at me like that?" And I basically froze up and was like, looking at you like, what? I ain't got my glasses on. I wear glasses. I ain't got my glasses on. I'm blind. She was like, oh, all right. And continued whatever. But that was my chance. And I know it. And I always think about it. Like, I always think about it. Like, what if I shot my shot that day? What would the parameters of life would have been like? Like, really? Because I was in a real lost spot at the time. And I don't know what she was going through, but we both eventually ended up moving away from that state. I came back home, and she went somewhere else that I really would want to go to. You say I like work, but whatever. Now, I was going through so much in my mind that I'm counting myself out of situations that I could definitely be a part of. Like, y'all gotta. This is really to let y'all know, like, do not psych yourself out. Don't rob. This is me telling y'all, whoever's listening to this, like, because it's not really about the girl or the situation or the circumstance. This is about anything. If you have a level of confidence within yourself about something, go for it. And If you unsure about something, but you think you feel something, go for it. Just be respectful about it and go about it in the right kind of way. All right? Because, what's the worst that can happen? I will make an episode about rejection after my grief episode. All right? Because my grief episode is going to be a little deep, a little dark. I won't be listening to this hype music that's going on there. I turned up in the background, but anywho, you gotta, for the listener, you have to picture the best for yourself. You can't give up on yourself, and you gotta picture the best for yourself, because this world is trying to count itself against you. You got people that might be your best friend, quote unquote, or somebody who swear they'll ride for you, die for you, but they secretly jealous of you because they see something in you that you don't see in you. And so they will rather bring the highlights to the dim parts of you as opposed to just bigging up your bright side. You feel me? So and this is no knock to nobody, but it exists. You got to be mindful of everybody you're around, and you got to have some confidence within yourself, some super duper confidence within yourself, because it's somebody that could love you to pieces, but they're not giving you what you need in order to feel properly loved. Unfortunately, we are in a society where everybody's in it for themselves. Me included. You included. Everybody's in this for themselves. But you get a select few people that will try their best to pour as much of them into you. And honestly, if somebody comes around like that, you're not going to know how to take it, because it doesn't come around often. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, what ends up happening is you'll use it. You won't cherish it properly. You'll use it to your advantage. And, that person will be the move or the lick or the food or the whatever you want to call them. You know what I mean? But really, you just instead of you, if they treating you that good and you can find ways to compliment them, you should compliment them. You know what I'm saying? You should really compliment them, because you never know why they're pouring so much into you. They might have something going on with them where they don't quite believe in themselves, where they don't know where to turn, where they might got some advice that they can only, don't know exactly where to turn for the advice, where they got a complex series of feelings where they don't know what to do with them feelings or whatever. It'd be a lot. It'd be a whole lot, y'all. It'd be deep, y'all. So you gotta watch out for the people that's gonna take advantage of what you got going on. Cause you're not gonna see it immediately. By no means. Hold on, y'all. And we back. 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 Yeah. But all right. Now, I have been in a series of relationships, right? And what I noticed about my ex, right? Not the one that made me start this podcast. Not the one that hurt me real bad or whatever. Had me and my feelings all in a bunch real bad. But the very last ex I had, what I can say about her is she wasted no time making me feel, she wasted no time filling me up with compliments. You feel me? And I wish I was able to thank her for always doing that, because if other people would have done that, who knows where I would have been. Like, honestly, she was the first person to fill me up with those type of compliments that wasn't anyone from the earlier stages of my like my relationship history. I've had, a little bit of a relationship history, and I could think of 2 women like earlier on who would just not, they would not fall short on being like, oh my God, you're handsome, blah, 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 blah. Now, regardless of how handsome I really am, it's really nice to hear it. If I go around calling you pretty 32 times a day, and I only hear you call me handsome once, not once a year, not once a month, but just once, maybe twice, and I'm telling you, man, you pretty, you fine, you gorgeous, you this, you that, you the third. Like, eventually, I'm going to feel away like, dang, I must not be all that, because I told, I'm going to bring up the ex that I felt like started this whole thing up. I sent her a message, right? This is my full circle moment, because I need to get off this joint and take my butt to bed. So, I wakes up. It's not this morning, because I'll call it yesterday morning, since we so deep into, when I woke up yesterday, right? Right after I woke up, I got a text message saying, I gotta tell you about this funny story. She said, tell me why this dude was texting me and I thought the dude was you. And so he asked me out on a date, and I agreed to the date thinking it was you. And it wasn't you. And I was disappointed that it wasn't you. Now, that just tells me, without telling me, like, tell me I'm handsome without telling me I'm handsome. Tell me you feeling me without telling me you feeling me. Like, I woke up to that message. That was the same person I mentioned that did my hair that one time from 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So that was the full circle moment in that, right? So I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm not used to getting no message like that, I sent it to somebody. I sent it to the ex. Now, me and the ex talking more regularly than we should be or whatever. She went into defense mode. Oh, easy to believe anything anybody tell you. She said, you just believe anything anybody tell you, blah, 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 blah. The story sounds unbelievable. All this and that and the third. I said, regardless of how the story sounds, had you been telling me that I was even remotely attractive years ago, when I was doing all that courting, and you was doing all this, whatever you was doing, if you would have told me I was handsome a little more, then I wouldn't be so shocked that someone would go through the lengths that said individual went through to tell me about the funny story. And I wouldn't have reacted to it in such a goofy, in-awe manner. I cut out a lot of the story though. But I had to tell her that because guess what? You never know where you can feed off the proper inspiration. I told her, like, and then she wanted to make it seem like it was about my ego. Telling me I'm cute ain't got nothing to do with my ego. I've charmed my way into a lot of situations. All charm. All charm. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't go in a situation thinking it's going to be my looks that pull it off. I go into a situation thinking it's my mind that's going to pull this off. It'll just be nice to know that I got the bonus of some looks too. You know what I'm saying? That's just nice. My charm, my charisma, my machismo comes from the brain. Look, I can figure it out when it comes to if I'm really trying to be around something, if I'm really trying to stick around with something, my brain will figure it out. Like, hey, this might be how you need to wire it. This might be how you need to fix it. Like, really though. Like, that's the part that the one I was saying you should have gave me more compliments to couldn't figure out. Like, when it comes to my mind, I'm right up there as far as like, if I got you, I'm cool. We could be on autopilot for real. It's when I don't got you, I would like to hear, oh, he's kind of cute or whatever. Because guess what? We pay women a bunch of compliments on the, we do. We don't get back a lot of that. So if we was to hear it, imagine how would it make us feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, only men that get the compliments, like, outright, be the six-pack ab niggas. Dang, I didn't want to curse. I know niggas technically not a cuss word, but whatever. It be the men with the six-pack abs. It be the, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be a certain look. I ain't got a six-pack. I got the keg, shawty. You know what I'm saying? I got the gut. You feel me? Stomach. You feel me? Not a stomach. Stomach. You feel me? So, I'm not the one that's gonna put on the freshest of the clothes all the time. Like, I don't be drifting designer. You know what I'm saying? So I don't credit myself on my style. I really credit myself on my brain. What I got to offer upstairs. So, to wrap this up, don't ever be afraid from where you're going to get your inspiration from. Never, ever, ever be afraid of where you're going to get your inspiration from. Sometimes it could be from a dark place. Man, once upon a time I was dating this girl. And I remember her she was flexing on me one day, thinking I couldn't hear what she said. She was, I never date this type of nigga. You see the niggas I be with? Man, this nigga just a filler in. Like, y'all see the type of men I be with. Da-da-da-da. Y'all see my track record. You see my baby daddy. You see my this, my that. I'm like, oh, really? Oh, all right. Oh, all right. I definitely had the last laugh in that relationship. Definitely. You feel me? Because, yeah, trust me, y'all, I had the last laugh in that relationship. So, all I'm saying is, a little bit of compliments will go a long way. So, if y'all in a relationship and your girl ain't really acknowledging you the way you would want to, bring it up. I ain't trying to stir the pot, but just bring it up. If you find yourself telling your girlfriend how beautiful she is and all that without her highlighting what it is really about you, even from a physical point, mental point, how you benefiting her point, whatever, like, check her on it. Like, because that's basically what I'm getting at with this episode. I'm like, look, man, had I been hearing how I may appear to be to others, it could help me with some of my self-esteem issues. It has nothing to do with ego. Some of my insecurities might need to get calmed down some so I don't appear as thirsty. That's all I was trying to get at. That's all that's about. If you get the right amount of reassurance, then you don't got to be out here thirsty, just risking it all for next to nothing. You could be making things worthwhile, meaningful. You feel me? But alright. Because this music is going ham, bacon, eggs, and grits. And all of that sounds real good right now. Hey. Give it to me now. Yeah. I can almost rap to anything. Y'all really lucky that I can't sing. Cause I be out here doing my damn thing. Getting all kind of pull. Bad hamstring. Hey. Alright. I'm sorry. Let me get out of here. All I'm saying is if you got people around you, ask them why they're around you. Ask them if you got any good qualities. And ask them to compliment you on your good qualities. So you don't have to feel like you're just crashing out in other areas. A little bit goes a long way. This has been my impromptu speech. And it's okay. And it's okay. Not to be. Okay. And it's okay. It's okay. Not to be. Not to be. Okay. 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 Don't sue me, Drake. Yeah.